Rob, can you pull up this J.D. Vance clip with Jake Tapper? Dennis, did you see this, J.D. Vance on Jake Tapper?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, my God. Listen, I have a feeling if Trump wins November 5th, I have a feeling November 6th, he is going to be the most targeted man in America for the next 4 years.
JD.
Minus Musk. Musk is number one.
For sure.
But I think he's going to be in the top three. You know why? Because Trump only has one term.
Yep.
They're worried this guy's going to go 8 years if Trump. Watch this clip what he does to Jake Tapper. It was so bad that insiders said Jake Tapper called his mom, said, "Mom, I think I'm going to quit journalism." That's a joke, but go ahead and play the others. Go ahead, Rob.
Yourself a basic question about network integrity. You guys talked about the Russia hoax nonstop.
The FBI was investigating it. The FBI was investigating it, and so we recovered them.
And so you took the words of unnamed FBI agents and put them on your network as if they were the gospel truth. You did it again and again. A viewer of your network would have believed that Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin conspired in 2016.
No.
That was totally and preposterously false.
No.
Well, that's
what you just said is
why.
false. We covered an FBI investigation. I don't know why you want to talk about the FBI investigation.
You covered it in a way that gave credence to anonymous sources' accusations. You did it yourself. Your network did it, Jake. But again, can we talk about the issues that Americans care most about?
I'm talking about things that Donald Trump has said.
Yes.
If you have an issue with whether or not he's talking about the economy enough, that's between you and your running mate. I'm talking about things he has said this week.
Every single rally that he does, he talks about how he wants to unleash American energy so we can lower the cost of groceries. He talks about the fact that housing has become unaffordable. He talks about the wide open border, Jake. Kamala Harris and her allies, you know, it's interesting. Kamala Harris and her media allies, and I would put CNN in this category. You guys,
they wouldn't.
You guys seem.
I'll tell you that.
They wouldn't. Well, they should watch your network more because you guys seem to care more about Donald Trump's past than the future of the American people. We're running this campaign on making the American dream.
I'm specifically asking about how Donald Trump is going to be president in the future should he win, and then we're being told
he's going to pursue economic policies that lower the cost of groceries and make life more affordable again. He talks about it every single day on the campaign trail, and so do I. What you're talking about is an anonymously sourced story, or one guy
nothing anonymously sourced,
or who one guy who is a disgruntled employee.
I told you
5 other people pushed back against him and said that what he said was dishonest. So why don't we talk about the policy that's affecting American citizens and not what Donald Trump allegedly said, according to one guy who's pissed off because he got fired by Donald Trump?
Thoughts, Dennis?
Well, the reason, or a reason, J.D. Vance is effective is one of my favorite adjectives about anything in life, and especially about people. He comes across as real. He comes across. So did, by the way, to a certain extent, so does Donald Trump. To be perfectly honest, you whether you hate him or like him, you do feel you know him, and you don't feel you know Kamala Harris. I'm not sure there's anyone to know. I'm not big on put downs, but I used the word vapid earlier. But J.D. Vance is sort of an ideal candidate. He answers your questions. He's absolutely right in his answer here. CNN's record with the collusion story and other lies about Donald Trump is awful. One of my guiding principles of life is that truth is not a left-wing value. Truth is a conservative value. Truth is a liberal value. It is not a left-wing value. It never has been. It never will be. The moment you venerate truth, you become a liberal or a conservative. You leave the left. And this man makes it clear. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. And his answers to Jake Tapper were right on.
Tom, your thoughts when you see J.D. Vance? When you see more of J.D. Vance, how are you feeling about him?
So I think there's an authenticity to his argument. And I see his argument on 2 levels. The first level is, I agree with Dennis, he comes across very authentic, informed, and therefore credible. So when you come across that way, number one, then number 2, I love the structure to his argument. What is the purpose of argument? To not win a point as much as is to move the conclusion to a point. And he is moving the conclusion very effectively. So the second part of it, I like very much the way he does. It says, you're worried about what someone has said in the past. We're worried about what that person is going to do in the future. And so he perfectly frames, really the question of the election. Now then, has what people said or done in the past important things to investigate and evaluate of what you can perceive about their character and their capabilities and their qualifications? Of course it is. But when Jake Tapper plays phrase picking rather than looking at policy inspection, then J.D. Vance brilliantly, I think, comes across very credible and then moves it to the conclusion. Do we want to talk about the future? Do we want to talk about where we're going? Or do you want to hang on words in the past? And I think...
Did he upset you, though?
No, he didn't. And you know who got upset? What you're seeing, what you're seeing in Jake Tapper?
Yeah.
You're seeing frustration. And you know why he's frustrated?
Why is that?
Why do people get frustrated? Frustration comes along with anger. Anger is not anger at somebody. Anger is a response to a blocked goal. That is the psychological, truth about when someone gets anger. You block them from some goal. And what you have Jake Tapper there, I believe he's frustrated professionally, and I believe he's got nowhere to go, so he has to stick with... I thought you go
personal life like frustrated.
No,
he's
sitting
that's a little
there.
bit of a low shot.
No,
blow. Seriously, though, but in the you're specifically talking politics, not personal life.
He's just saying
frustrated
No,
with
it's
his wife.
just politics. I think he's very frustrated professionally because he is trying... This is what Donald Trump said this week. This is what he said this week. We need to make people upset about it. It's what he said this week.
I thought for a moment you went there. I'm like, that's a
no.
Tom's getting cold.
Then Jake Tapper can get together with Jeffrey Toobin and he can...
We got to figure something out because we got a flight to catch. Go ahead.
Let me tell you one thing about J.D. Vance. The issue that they're having with him is you can't put him in a box. Oh, he's white trash. He doesn't know anything. Well, the guy went to like the most elite universities in the world. He's just all he cares about is white Appalachia. He's married to an Indian woman, so like he's got Indian kids. His mix, his biracial. He's done everything. He's been in the military. He loves America. It's like all he does is defend Trump. It's like he's doing it way better than Mike Pence ever did. So you can't put this guy in a box. He's likable. He's real. There was a rough getting off the ground. What?
No, it's just he's still upset about the Tom thing. But go.
All right,
no, you can't lie him into a box.
I'm just saying he's likable, he's respectable, he's fair
Let's
but
stay
firm.
with issues, guys, not personal life.
He's genuinely, he knows his policies. He's a fighter. He knows what he's doing. And
you know what I'm excited about?
What?
Can I tell you what I'm excited about? Here's what I'm excited about. I don't like him going after Jake's wife, like family.
You went after him?
No, it's like
his wife.
Is he married?
Called him a
Is there
tapper.
something we don't know about?
Oh man, Tom did it again.
Just stick to politics, Tom. But then sometimes Tom does this, and I don't appreciate it because I get.
It's true.
But I will tell you something. Can I tell you the craziest thing? What I'm excited about? You ready for this? Sincerely, I'm going to tell you what I'm excited about. I can't wait for 2028. J.D. Vance and Vivek on the stage debating. 27. Those RNC tickets. Those two?
Oh my god! Oh, with their history, can I say one thing too? And you
BBD,
nailed
let's
it.
not stop talking. We got 10 days before 2024 election. This guy's already thinking about 2028.
Because the
Come
future,
on, BBD.
They're
I
good.
know the future looks bright.
I'm happy you said that
Listen,
because
let's finish strong here, guys. Enough's enough.
Well, if you think about Dennis,
Elitists.
the future does look bright. And I'm happy you brought it
got
up.
Dennis Prager in the
Dennis
house.
can
Let's have a little
prove.
respect.
I have it up on my computer. The future looks bright because besides him eating Jake Tapper alive, which I love, I hate all these flip flop guys that are like, one day you're like, oh, he's sounding like he's coming around like Bill Maher, and then they're still leftist hacks. The fact that, think about this, the future of the Republican Party, who do the Republicans have this year? Nikki Haley, Chris Christie, Asa Hutchinson, Tim Scott, Doug Burnham, your boy, Mike Pence.
Trash about Doug Burnham,
seeing
buddy.
somebody like J.D. Vance that stands up for what he believes in, can talk crap with the best of them, okay? That's the future looking bright. And the fact that you put in Vivek in there, Pat, now it's starting to form where you could see like, okay, we're going to have people.
What are you looking at? You're teasing me. What are you looking at?
It was the
odds for 28?
No, not the odds for 28, but it was, I mean, what do you think it's going to be? It's going to be JD. It's going to be JD. Vivek, who would you put number 3? Right now, who would be number 3?
Let me tell you, the bench is a deep bench for
That's what I'm saying. It's getting good.
And you know who else is going to get into in 2028 possibly? A girl named Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Because of what age she's going to be.
And you know what then? I would hope Tulsi Gabbard flips back to Democrat just to be her.
By the way,
Puerto Rican, no?
I just want to put this out there before we get, so everybody knows. Jake Tapper's been married since 2006, happily, to Jennifer Marie Brown, a former Planned Parenthood official, Tom. So whatever shot you were trying to take, Tom, we were trying to stay specific to the business side and politics side. Good for Jake. You're in good company. You married to Jennifer. So did I. Election night is 8 days away. The event is such a hot commodity right now. No joke. I'm at Chops eating Saturday night. The valet guy comes and says, hey, man, can I get 2 tickets? I'm trying to buy. I had to get his number. I'm like, I got my family. I'm trying to get in the car. I go to the house, letter sitting in front of the house. A neighbor says, hey, Pat, I just bought a house in this area. I was trying to buy 2 super VIP tickets. Is there any way we can get letters? Everybody's getting, you got a message on Connect of a guy that wants 2 super VIP. Guys, just so you know, the elite tickets sold, gone. The super VIPs oversold. If you gave us $40,000 a ticket right now, we can't sell it to you because it's capacity. I think we have 7 tickets of VIP left. I think we have 12 tickets of the premium left. And I think we have less than 300 tickets of the general left. Once it sells out, it's done. Just so everybody knows. And if you don't know what this event is, Rob, we have, at this point, people have probably seen the video. I don't know if I want to play the video or not. But if you want to kind of play it, and we'll go to the second half of the video. We just bought a building, 11 acres. We're going to have a great time at this building. We're going to have a bunch of people coming down here. Mm-hmm. That'll be with us. Jorge Masvidal. I think Little Pump is coming. I think Mike Chandler's going to be there. Candace. I think we have Emily
Dave
Austin
Smith.
That's going to be there. Emily Austin's going to be there. I think we got Vince, Vince will be there. Vince Ellison will be there. We got a big lineup. Francis, Sammy, a bunch of people that you're going to know. Ryan Montgomery, a bunch of them are going to be there that night. We will start at 6 p.m. Gates will open. A lot of you guys will go to the Inner Miami. You'll get in a shuttle. It'll escort you over to us for security reasons. We're getting everybody to be secured. And then when you come here from 6 p.m. till 2 o'clock in the morning, we'll be together and we'll be live on the podcast. I have a feeling it's going to be the biggest live podcast worldwide on YouTube that will be broadcasting. And if you haven't yet bought a ticket for yourself, bring your family, bring your relatives, bring your peers. Let's spend that night together. Who knows how the results are going to be? Whatever it's going to be, we'll be talking about a lot of issues on what will happen post-election. So November 5th, go to $59.90 live. Buy your ticket before it sells out. And don't connect and say, Pat, is there any way I can get a ticket? We can't sell you more because it's a number that we reached and I know we can't sell you anything else. And I'm telling you, I'm getting a message right now left and right. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.